So at first, I wasn't an advocate for a Division mobile game. I, along with others, felt that they could have used the resources for another Division 2 expansion or possibly whatever is in store for the next installment of the franchise. But I quickly realized that there's an entire separate team working on the Division Resurgence who have nothing to do with the Division 2. Plus, at the end of the day, it's their company and can do as they please with it. You're either going to play it or not. But it seems to me, many are interested in this mobile game. Fun fact about me. Back in the day, I was a heavy mobile gamer. I still kind of am, but for games like Clash Royale, not really tactical shooter games that were made for console initially, like Call of Duty and Apex, then ported to mobile devices. And when that usually happens, the game oftentimes than not feels cheap and second class. You know what I mean? It's how I felt the Division Resurgence would be. I mean, even when watching the trailer for it, the graphics do look like PS3. But the thing is, the Division Resurgence is the very first mobile game to be an open world RPG looter shooter that I've heard of. I've never heard of open world RPG on mobile, only MMOs. This is an entire different beast. But here's the thing that also caught my eye. After the Div Mobile tweeted this wallpaper attached to their manifesto. By the way, doesn't this look like Tom Cruise? Anyways, before reading the manifesto, I looked closely at his hat and I could not help but notice the logo on it. This guy's using Firecrest, the legendary gear set from the Division 1. Second in my eyes only to Predator's mark. Boy oh boy, the memories I had with that gear set. So I immediately tweeted this. And it was basically to spread awareness to the community about it. This guy responded saying that would make sense because the game is a prequel. And later on, after reading the manifesto and researching a little bit about the game, I'm not gonna lie, I'm hype about this release because this one gear set being teased begs the question, will Predator's mark be there? What about Final Measure or Path of the Nomad? I mean, the Division 1 had the very best gear sets. Am I lying? Especially when the Classifieds came out. It added a whole new layer of playability, and to bring them back would be epic. I can already feel it. Best believe I'll be making content on this game. It's gonna be awesome. Because I played Division 1 religiously. I had all the outfits and tons of builds with many variations within the gear sets. All of my saved info is on the Xbox. I stopped playing once I converted to PC. So I'd love to revisit some of the builds I used to have and share them with you. Given that how they play are the same. I doubt they play exactly the same, but we'll see. And it's not only the gear sets that make me want to play Resurgence. I have a genuine interest in the game. And you may be thinking that because it's on mobile, I mean, who wants to play a game like the Division on a phone, right? I feel you, which is why I will share with you the best way to play it, and it'll feel no different from playing on PlayStation or Xbox. Remember, I told you, I was heavy in the mobile gaming for a while, right? So hear me out. Most games that are released on iOS or Android, and I have an iPhone, but most games that are released that way have the exact same app on an iPad or tablet. This, first of all, will give you a larger screen, and with a nice case, you can prop it up and chill and play while laying in the bed or wherever else you want to lounge. And this is the icing on the cake. I also use a controller. I refuse to use that touch screen with that fake analog stick that's also obscuring your vision while playing. That's for the birds, man. So I use a controller and play it as if I'm on a console. And the one I used specifically, and I still have, just in case you're interested, is called the Nimbus Steel series. Compatible with all kinds of devices via Wi-Fi, even on the phone if you so choose. And back in the day, the game I used to play heavily was called Modern Combat. They had a campaign with multiplayer as well, and I used to play at home and at work. In PvP deathmatches, it got so sweaty, and there was basically no lag. This speaks volumes to the formidability of a mobile game and being able to play at a competitive level. There were upgrades you can have and loadouts with skins and special attachments you were able to save, and that was years ago. So just imagine what could be accomplished with the Division Resurgence on mobile. And they haven't even mentioned PvP. So just think of what they can do with PvE only. I really think that this is going to be something huge for the franchise. Hopefully. Plus, we need something else to play. At least I do. Are you interested in Division Resurgence? If so, then comment your thoughts below. And if this video helped you out in any way, then I'd appreciate a like on the video and subscribe to my channel. I'll catch you in the next one. Be right out.